Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Merry Christmas. Sean Hicks coming at you here. It's Monday, midday money. We're a little early because we got noon action here in the NBA. People going to be out for this Knicks game, New York City. Anyway, hit the like button, support the show. Let's go. I'm going to throw the free picks up here right away here. Although there's not a lot of NBA. I got two NBA. I got one NBA up on the site as well. But we'll put these puppies all up in here now. They're here. They are in the chat. I am a tad bit late. I was talking. My mom came over, so she's here early in the morning. Not early. She was here for what time did she get? Around 10. My wife made quiche and French toast, and I had some ham and eggs for breakfast because I love my ham and eggs. Who doesn't love ham and eggs? What else do we do? So we opened up gifts. Hope everybody had a nice Christmas morning with their family. I didn't even put up this stuff on the X here on Twitter. I'm going to do that right now. Just put them up here. Midday morning. Merry Christmas to all. I'm not going to hashtag everything. I'm just going to put them up here in the real fast to get into the comments section to see how everybody's doing. I got a nice little Alf, wow, and a Luke Skywalker pop guy, one of those little head kind of thingies. I don't know what they're called. Pop, whatever. I don't know. Do I have it near me? He's behind me. My daughter made me a nice picture. Anyway, let's we're not gonna do a recap from yesterday. NFL. What did we do yesterday in NFL? 2-1 Tennessee with a push. Vikings with a loser. New England over gets there. So there's that. Let's just jump into today's show. So 12-9 in the NBA plus 210. In the video, Milwaukee Bucks over 241.5 versus the Knicks here. Heat under 222.5 against the Sixers. 222. 225.5. I apologize for that. College football, again, bowl action. There's nothing today. They're back up, and I got bowl games up. They're Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got Thursday NFL all posted on the sites if you want to do that stuff. But 48 and 40 plus 410. We got Rice plus 4.5. Kansas over 67. USC under 57.5. Clemson minus the 5. No college hoops, 45-47, minus 630. Although, of course, I didn't put UMass in here yesterday. NHL 8 and 11 minus 90. They'll be back on Wednesday. And again, NFL, we are 44 and 30 plus 11-10. Nice football season. Although I had mixed results yesterday. Last couple weeks in NFL, I've just been sputtering around 500. Still like 57%, 56%. Not bad on the season, but I could do better. What am I going to do? That's baseball, Susan, as they say. Nice Dosecki touchdown plus 450 was nice. We went 3-2 in our player props last night. If you didn't watch Look at Lines, go check it out. It's wherever you watch your podcast. And of course, I'm rocking my Bucky's 2023 Christmas shirt. Team Money's in the house. Merry Christmas, brother. How are you? I can barely stay awake. I'm about to put everybody down for popcorn and naps. Watch the Bucks get that team total over 122.5. So my daughter was like, again, I have a 17-year-old, 13-year-old. I brought out one garbage bag. I'm thinking, all right, shouldn't be too bad here. I had to go to like another backup contractor bag style. There's that much wrapping paper. The stuff I put in, I put the tissue paper on top in a nice gift bag. What are we doing here? So she got up late. She got up like 9:45 today. Like, what's going on here? T-Money says Bobby Portis over 7.5 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein over 9.5 boards. Devontae Adams 70+ yards receiving. Raiders team total over 13.5. I'm not liking that. I'm a Kansas City defense guy. T-Money says Raiders and Giants money line at the Ravens money line, which was accident. You're taking all the dogs here. All the dogs money line. If you get one, you got to win and day on your hands, basically, right? So I get it. Do I like that? Not particularly, but T-Money again. Maybe bet some Celtics later on, but Braun out here dropping 40 piece, showing why he's number 2 all time. Yes, number 2. That's like a carried away. Mavs money line tonight. Suns. That's your squad. KD, Beal, and Booker. The injured list crew. You love the poll. Poll question is good on the winner free picks. Get to the poll. Get to the poll on YouTube. I know we're watching. I threw it up on every channel today. Again, Facebook, Bookie Blasters. Nobody's watching winner free picks. Nobody watches. Who was the guy who came in here like trolling me, making jokes on the winner free pick page? He hasn't come back. Hasn't come back. But I appreciate everybody popping in on a Christmas morning. My kids are like, "Who's watching? Who's watching the show on Christmas Day?" I'm like, "Oh, there's noon NBA. There'll be some wackos in here for sure." And I say that in the most kindest way. People bet the NBA noon on Christmas. Shout out says 3-5 on a Sunday picks, broke even. That's fine because you're taking plus monies. Shout out. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Here we go. KD, 25 plus points, CMC, anytime touchdowns, even money. The CMC is gold, right? I mean, I don't have any player props up for today because honestly, I went to bed around 3 last night. I got up a bunch of my stuff for the week, put all the gifts under the tree, and then I watched Emmett Otter, and I watched Emmett Otter again today as well. Player props today: Jamal Murray, Nuggets over 33.5 points, rebounds, assists. I don't hate that one. I think that's a Christmas special at DraftKings. I kind of like the over in that game, Denver and the Warriors. So near almost used it in the chat here. Almost used it in the chat. Shout out says player props: Bucks money line and Brunson Knicks 20 points, and Hardenstein 8 rebounds plus 148 DK. I believe Ruby Catch yesterday said to take a Brunson first basket plus 750. I put $5 on that just because I did. And this is me. All the channels I got rolling on today. Tony C's the house. Merry Christmas, fellow grinders. Good to see you, Tony C. Good Tony see you. Follow. He was a OG kind of guy here in the chat back in the day. Speaking of OG, where the heck is Stimmy OG? I see him sometimes when I'm in the Pub Sports channel. He's He's too good to come back over here? That guy? Make sure you I know there's some pubbers in here. You see Stimmy OG. You let him know I'm looking for him. Anybody see Bobby Lupo? If you get the Bobby Lupo reference, leave it in the comment section. Tim Hardaway Jr. over 22.5 points, rebounds, assist for the Mavs today. Why not? I don't like the Suns team at all. JW, Merry Christmas. Thanks for popping in. Nick Nasty's in the house. Merry Christmas. I need good picks for Christmas. You and I both, Nick Nasty. Let's go NBA action. I got the Knicks here over in the chat. The Denver game, I do like the over. Boston and the Lakers. If you're on the X World Twitter, send me a message. I'll tell you who I like in that one. That's actually on the site today. We got the Heat total here under, and then you have the Dallas and Suns. I want to take the Mavs. Come on, I'm not again, Nick. As I say, you don't have to run and bet these games. You don't want to. But anyway, Markel's in the house. Shout out says felt amazing to be Santa last night. I ate some of the cookies and drank some of the milk that we left out. My wife's actually doing chocolate chip cookies right now. So this morning, she was up around 7. I got up around 8. And she had already done like French toast, a batch of cookies. She was like reheating. Well, not reheating. She's heating up quiche. She made homemade quiche. Chocolate chip cookies. Then she made me ham and eggs while I set up the chat for today. Crazy. Russell Wilson stinks is what happened. Here we go. So, man, Denver money line. I gotta say, he doesn't. I see him in other rooms. I see it on Twitter. He was like, and I don't. If Jesse Schul's here, he'll know what we're talking about because Jesse had him on the show. And it was yesterday, same thing with the Chargers on Saturday. Oh, the game is it's rigged. Everything is so rigged. I mean, folks, just because you started betting the last 6 months or year and a half, you lose a bet. They're rigged. You got to stop. Bad beat refunds. You got to stop. Team money. Shout out. Lives alone in a bachelor pad laying out store-bought cookies and old milk. That's pretty funny. Sylvester, Merry Christmas to you also. Thank you for spending your morning with us, or afternoon time, I guess. Shout out to I can get behind over 240 in Knicks Bucks. Went over a couple days ago. My concern is that it'll be a flat spot on Christmas, right? Maybe they're not really into it, but the way the Bucks have played, why wouldn't this be an over? Why one? This not even a Bucks. Just the way the NBA is now. It's just run and gun. And the Bucks aren't a defensive squad at all. Chad says, "Merry Christmas, Team Money. Hopefully Texas can win it all for our futures, Dad. Oh, we got some Longhorn backers in the house. Don't jinx the Bucks game," he says. Bags full wrap of paper. It's like, yeah, I. When they were smaller, it was fun. Like, I mean, not that I was on top of them with the garbage bag, but I always did the cleanup because you know how it is, especially when you got smaller ones. It's parts are wrapped in, half unwrap things, move on to another thing. Gotta say, I busted out a vacuum before. So my wife, I have a nativity. So I have a nativity major. So my grandfather built for, I guess, my mom when I was little. So this is going back to the 70s. It's like made out of real wood. Like it's really nice. Maybe I'll put it on Twitter one day. And I had no real. Well, my parents moved down from Jersey. It was in the attic, so I took it with me. I'm like, I'm taking this, but we had no good people underneath. So I guess was that 2 years ago? I ordered little nativities, and they're from the '70s, like from they're the ceramics, and they say like 1973 on the bottom, and whatever. I was blowing out the garage, and one of the shepherds flew in the air. His head came off. Easy, nice cut of the head. Head fell off. One of the horns came off the cow. So you got. I didn't glue them back on. I'm always all upset of them. So she just got a whole new set of nativity, and they're quasi 70s looking, but they're more resin, so they're resistant. But anyway, it was in those white little foam things. They're everywhere. Ray Reddington's in the house. Welcome. Right. Good to see you. Thanks for the Browns over and the Bronx over. The Bronx over, Browns over, and the Bronx over. Okay. I guess that's the Broncos. When you say the Bronx, because I didn't have a rider yesterday, so I had to be Denver over. Happy to deliver like Santa. Flea Mathis, Merry Christmas to you also. Thanks, Flea. Shout out NFL's rigged. You like the so the poll question? If you jump in the Win and Free Picks YouTube channel, it's only on the Win and Free Picks ones. I don't have it on uh, the Higgs channel. It's on Picks probably than any of the other P&P family channels. But it's kind of funny. Again, just open up another window. You don't have to leave watching the other channel you watch. It's all right. But we have a fun little poll up. So check it out. Check it out. Where is it? Hold on a second. I thought it was a funny one with the NFL rigged as the answers. Where is it? Oh, come on. There we go. How was Santa? Naughty? NFL's rigged or nice? 57% NFL's rigged. That's it. That's it. We got 14 votes on 10 views. I love it. I love it. That means people are popping in and out. That's fine. That's fine. That's what you have to do. I understand that. That's why it's usually the show is really full. Like the first 10 minutes, people want the picks, then they move on. Everyone knows that. Here come Ray. Ray. Here we go. Markel says I'm a wacko coming in early. I get it. Earl's in the house, Nick. All right. Happy holidays. All three dogs in the NFL today. Spread and money lines, he says. Spread and money lines. How about Nick? I don't know if you saw I posted on Twitter the other day. The Mets, your New York Metropolitans, with a payroll luxury tax fine that is more than 8 teams total payroll, and almost as high as a ninth. That's crazy. T-Money, we are all Markel. Wear it with honor. Steven, my guy, good to see you. Hope to see. I always say when I see Richie, I'm like, where the heck Stephen Bowman been? Haven't seen him. Hope all is well with him and everything's going fine. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you and the family well also. Knicks home to start the day strong. I'm pulling for a Brunson first basket here. That is a Groovy Caps play of the day that she's set to grab. Little Brunson first basket plus 750. So let's all jump onto that with some holiday cheer and take the over in the game. But now Markel says I'm not playing the boost on DK with KD and CMC. That's an automatic loser to boosts. Waggle, right? See, I was like, who that? She's like, what kind of people are coming in? It's Christmas. I'm like, listen, it's just another day. It is just another day. How about, so this is, I just got these right next to me. So this is what my daughter gets me. Knows the kind of person I am. So she gets me this, not knowing. She's like, oh, I thought you like basketball. Thanks. Living off the land. Practical advice for the simple life. Because I always say I want chickens. She knows me. She will be a good wife down the road for some lucky man. Cornell's coming in. Happy holidays to everyone. Cornell, I appreciate you popping in today. Same to you. Hope you have a great day and a great upcoming new year. Tate the Great's in the house. Merry Christmas to you and the fam as well, Tate. Thank you. Good work on the garbage duty for Christmas. Fellow. Yes. I'm definitely a good organizer like that. Definitely got to keep stuff on point. Tony C says, I'm on Luca to triple double today. Is he playing, Luca? Has he been hurt? Markel says, also want to take the Mavs, my guy, Luca, but I just took the over in that game. I'm going to have to say over in that game, too. But the problem is, who's playing for the Mavs? We know Kyrie's not playing. I mean, Luca, I'm not a huge Luca guy. I'm not a big Luca guy. I do like Durant a lot, but at this point, he's not what he used to be. T-Mike says, I mean, eating today. May make some wine and OJ, though. Special if the Raiders or Bucks start off looking suspect. Here we go. Starting early. David says, I'm on a Raiders sale. I'll take the 10.5. I'm more of an under in that spot. I said, Dave, I'm looking at lines last week. It was like 44. I should have took it. I didn't. It's come down. I can't do it anymore. Daniel's in the house. Welcome. Samuel, alternate receiving yards, 40 plus, CMC over 50 yards, and CMC any TD. What does this pay, Daniel? These are all great. I mean, 40 yards. He could get that on one catch. CMC could break it from the 30 and get this on one run. This is fine. What is the risk here? What does the $100 get us? Patriots plus 270, never in doubt. Yes, never in doubt. Patriots, never in doubt. Jets money line, never in doubt. Packers, never in doubt. Seattle covering 2.5. You got 2.5 instead of 3. Bet boy, I'm honestly thinking, yeah, money line, Miami Dolphins, never in doubt. I'm honestly thinking the Knicks money line's worth a shot. I wouldn't hate that. I mean, they're home. Did they just lose to them on Saturday? Shout out says anytime TD Rashid Rice plus 130. I could say yes to Rashid Rice touchdown. Yes. When Narcos laugh at the team money, the no kid that just buy store brand cookies. Shout out says first drive KC touchdown plus 165. Is that for first drive for KC or is that like first drive of the game? It's got to be KC to score a touchdown. How does that work? And sometimes they put that little small print there. Is it Kansas City drive or first drive of the entire game? If the Raiders do something, does that count if the Raiders punt? Lane says, hey, what do you say? Had a great day. I say, hope you and the family are enjoying your holiday. We are, Lane. I appreciate you popping in, spending some time away from whatever you're doing on a Christmas morning. Tony C says, strictly props for me in the NFL today. I don't hate him. I've been locked in a game for well over a week today. T-Mike says, Markel, I'm going to bring the holiday cheer to make my eyes red to take the Giants or Raiders losing close ones today. The Giant one, and I got to say, that is the game. I mean, really, Kansas City, you're in a spot here. It's a team you've basically owned head to head, right? I mean, you're 9-1 versus them. Yeah, there's been some close games. All in all, this is a spot Kansas City to win, right? But let's just look at the last few games. You lost to Philly on that drop pass. You beat up Vegas in Vegas. Lost to Green Bay. You lost to Buffalo. You beat New England. Again, not in great fashion. That New England line started low, moved high, came back down. I mean, is it people think they are back to lay 10 points after they beat New England? Right? Maybe because you saw New England last night put up a bunch of points on the road in a spot you'd think that, heck, what is New England doing? What are you doing? You got 3 wins. Let's keep this top draft pick, top couple guys going. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know if I want to like 10.5 again. This would be an under. I've been on a lot of unders this year with Kansas City. I'd still have to think that. The Ninja's in the house. Good to see you, Ninja. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you sometimes with Ross and Jesse as well. Chiefs Raiders under. Again, 40.5, though. It was 44 last week. We could have had it. I mean, I didn't get it. I'm annoyed I didn't do it myself. 40.5. I don't know. How about someone pull up a team total here with the Raiders game? What is the team total for the Chiefs in this one? I'd maybe be more inclined to a Chiefs team total over than just going under a 40.5 here. Steve says Knicks, Celtics, Eagles, Niners, money line plus 480. What could go wrong? I mean, like right off the bat, the Knicks could lose by 15. I mean, that's what I think. And I kind of like the Knicks today, but uh, Markel's laughing at team money. Yeah, right, Markel. Right. I mean, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Team money says, how many points do you think the Raiders score? Figure the Raiders at least first half come out and get a touchdown and a field goal. You know, that might have been a good look. We still got time for this game. Maybe I'll look into this here. Let's see some first half stuff. Good job thinking about that. They come out, maybe get one on Christmas. It is Christmas. Santa delivers. Team I says Thursday almost took the triple double, but just going to rock with the Mavericks to beat up on the Suns, who could drop 48 Suns non-existent D. He can. Again, I'm not a Luka guy here. See, it says Christmas is just another betting day, but 8 games, just the NBA and NFL. Rigging will be at its finest. Yeah, I'm not an NBA guy. That is, I've been saying, I remember back in like 96, 95 watching NBA and be like, here we go. Everybody makes a run, bro. It's a joke. It's a joke. And that was way before uh, legal sports betting. And that was just, you'd call your man and he'd be there from 6 to 7 on a Tuesday if he was even there on a random November day. And here comes the NBA with their ridiculous runs in the fourth quarter. It's terrible. No betting allowed. Marie says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you also, Maurice. Thanks for coming in. Took Rice over his yards. Rasheed Rice, yes. Flea Mathis, you like anytime tutties today? Yeah, why wouldn't I like some anytime tutties? But who are we going to roll to here? I mean, everybody's going to look at Kelsey, right? I want to go somewhere else in that game. Pachenko's back. I could do that one. Again, I don't have him right in front of me, Flea. Eagles, Giants. Let's see what we got here in this game for anytime TDs. I had some good winners yesterday. We had the two cats on the Browns got there. The Tsetseki was a plus 450. Again, that was big in like personal life. Cashing those things. You could get like a plus 190, plus 180, plus 160, plus 450 touchdowns. I'm turning into a real degenerate here. Let's see. NFL anytime touchdowns. All right, here we go. Right off the bat, I'm going to look at Jacoby Myers plus $3. And again, I'm going to not just go, hey, Jalen Hurts minus 250 score touchdown. I can't do that. No, thank you. Boston Scott. It's plus 250. Isn't this guy a giant touchdown killer? Right? He just scores touchdowns. Gainwell, maybe a Gainwell one. Take a Pachenko over 60.5 yards rushing as well. I can do that. I like Pachenko. I don't hate this. I'm looking at these touchdowns, though. Gainwell plus $4. I'm doing a Gainwell, a Bart Scott. Go to Kansas City. Jacoby. And then the Ravens game. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, McCaffrey, you just got to go 2 because 1 is 3. So you go 2 for him. I mean, I want to go 2 for Dabo. But I mean, 2 and 2. It's tough to both of these. I'll go 2 for Sweeney as well. Dabo Sweeney instead of Debo Samuel. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with my brain? A likely TD. Beckman. How about a Rashad Bateman 350? Here we go. So these are the 6 I have right now. Gainwell, Scott, Myers, McCaffrey, Samuel, and Bateman. That's where I would be with my Tutty props free. Those are my touchdowns, Mr. Mathis. T-Mike says McCaffrey 40 yards is minus 1,400. 50 plus is minus. I mean, it's insane. Kane's my guy. Feliz Navidad. Welcome in. Not like any Canes on Thursday. Raiders 10.5. Knicks plus 3.5. Nuggets over 233. Nuggets, sure. Knicks, I sort of lean that way, but I have the over here in the chat. And the Raider game, I don't know, kind of scares me here. Don't know what to expect. Kansas City with 9 wins. The crazy thing is that beginning of the year when I was like, hey, maybe we take Denver to win the division, I was mocked and laughed at. If they won last night, they're 8-8 and they're a game behind Kansas City with 2 games to play. Obviously, that is not going to happen now, but I don't hate fade in Kansas City. T-Mike says, Gianni scores off alley-oop. Guy's going to drop 40. Is that it? Is that the first play of the game? First score of the game? Who scored first here? Brunson has 8 points. Who scored the first basket? Was that the first basket? Gianni's got the Bucks up 4-0. There we go. They're drunk right now. All right, so the Brunson loses. Daniel Hopkins says plus 134 boost on DK. Dollar returns 234 with the big juice. All right, listen. I just feel like when they put those juiced parlays up, they're losers. Chiefs team total has dropped to 25.5. It was 27, so I did not bet it. Interesting. I guess the under is still in play here. It's come down. Raiders team totals went up a point to 14.5. Oh, yeah, 13.5. That would have been okay. Then you know what? They'll score 2. They're going to score 1, and they'll score garbage 1. They get it. Now I need like 16. Can I get 3 scores and not field goals? Kansas City defense is tough. Stayed off the Chiefs game. T-Money says, I spoke too soon and explained some D now and got a lead. Game's going to be silly. I thought about an overtime, like to put in game to go to overtime. But then my mind was like, wait a second. It's Christmas. They got these games planned out. There'll be no overtime in any of these games, right? Because they got them set up time-wise. I think these are the days you go take the dogs because they're going to be kind of close. NBA. Shout out says alternate team total KC is 20.5, Raiders 11.5 plus $1 on DK. I could get behind that. Go for it. Plus money, do it. Shout out. Winner. No bet for me. So I would do that one. Markel says, I got Eagles first half, Santa Jalen gifting gifts. Mike Evans was the first touchdown for the Bucks yesterday. It was amazing. He's really good, Mike Evans. And how about in Tampa Bay? How about Tampa? First place Tampa. Dan's Rants in the house. Take the over. Mahomes rushing yards, 18.5. I don't hate that. I mean, the guy's got no one to throw to. And Ravens get a little pressure. He's going to take off. Miss, it's a very busy day. Just chiming in with y'all. Merry Christmas. Taking Philly under the 44 against the Giants. It's a busy day. Miss, thanks for popping in, though. A lot of folks popped in on the live show today. Appreciate each and every one of you. So maybe get 300 points in this Bucks game. That would be easy over. That's definitely a never in doubter. Samuel anytime TDs plus $1. Yeah, I see a minus 112, which isn't terrible. Here's the thing, though. Is he going to score? I think he's going to score. This is where they get you, though, shout out, because you're going to put him and a couple other guys in a parlay, and all of a sudden you go 3-1. You're like, finest cuts Poconos. All right, we got a barber shop, finest cuts. Yeah, I thought cuts. I'm thinking it's Kutztown, Pennsylvania, but it's finest cuts in the Poconos. Listen, if you're a Jersey, New York, PA guy, give these cats a follow. Why wouldn't you find finest cuts in the Poconos? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. That boy says, had Aaron Jones yesterday anytime TD. Dude ran all over the Panthers D, but they went the other way when the Bulls inside the 5 every time. How about the Panthers putting up some points? Here we go. This is NFL craziness. Last 2 weeks of the year, teams that are like, oh, I can see Carolina want to win. They don't have a first-round pick. Jets, Patriots. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Crazy. Groovy says, Merry Christmas if you're having a not so profitable day later. Don't worry. Gus will get on the bus. Gus Edwards anytime. Touchdown. Groovy. What happened with Brunson here this morning? Flea, you're welcome. Richard P says, Higgs, Merry Christmas. Hit the like button and voted in the poll. Yes, vote in the poll. The poll is polling along right now. How is Santa? Naughty at 12%. NFL is ranked at 50% and nice at 38%. So things are heating up in the poll world here. I wonder if it makes. Markel says, I got the over in the Knicks game. Let's go. I'm with you. Let's go over the total here. What are we on pace for? Looking like an over so far. Feliz Navidad. Amigo. If you're going to say Feliz Navidad, I got to say, no, what's brother? Tio's uncle. What the heck is that? Wow, I'm totally drawing a blank. How bad is that? Oh my God. Como se dice, brother? Jose Lopez. So you want to take the points in the Raiders, but have a feeling KC. I'm with you. I sort of want to take the points because I do not like how Kansas City has played this year. They have 9 wins. This is not a crazy offensive team. Defense is good. But again, you want the Raiders, go tease it up. Tease it up some points. Take the total, bring it down to into the 30s, whatever will be on 6-point tees, 34, whatever it's got to be. I don't hate that. Right? What's this game going to be? 23-20, 23-17. You'll be in the mix. Tony C says Carolina's first round pick goes to the Bears. Yeah. So I could see them being a little feisty. But I can also see them just giving up on season because it's like, you know what? We stink. Coach is fired. Where are they going? So that's just a weird squad to kind of back. Now, listen, do I like them at 9 points next week? Sure. The Jags team just falling apart. Hermano. It's Hermano. Wow. I just can't believe I drew a blank for that one. Team winning. That was just ridiculous. All right, let's just work on this anytime right here. So I ran down the guys I have here. So I got Gainwell, Boston Scott. How about Boston Scott? 250. You know they're just going to hand it off to him. Myers is +3. McCaffrey for 2 is $2. Samuel 2 is +$4. And Bateman is a 350. So I like those. But if we're looking for a kind of like the quote unquote easy winner, locky kind of nonsense that people want to just roll into, then we're going to look at, I guess I'm going to put Samuel in that one, right? He has to make the cut there. That's just a no-brainer. I don't want to put McCaffrey in there just because it's way too much juice. Do we throw Gus Edwards in that mix? So real fast, if you just pop it in here, because we do have a lot of views here for Christmas. I thought for sure somebody Picks a Parlays guy would actually just come into the chat live, but I guess everybody's opening gifts. So we've got Bucks over here in this early matchup. We'll see how that goes. And I like the Heat under. And then, if you didn't know, bowl games start back up tomorrow. There is bowl action at noon. Quick lane bowl, but I have that up on the site. We also have Rice going at 5:30, First Responders Bowl. I like Rice, the Owls. Guaranteed rate bowl, like the Kansas over here against UNLV. Uh, so triple header there. Wednesday we have bowl action. 2 o'clock, go bowling. 5:30, Duke's Mayo. No, I love much. I love Mayo, not Duke's Mayo. Gus is plus 125 anytime touchdown to FanDuel. Have a great day. I'm out here. Kids are up. NBA's on. NFL's about to start. Shout out. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Enjoy it, especially if they're young, man. My guys are older. It's definitely not the same, man. It's so sad. Spicy. He's feeling spicy. 25 on Casey. First drive, scored touchdown. Yes, it's Hermano. I know. Over Philly. Sure. I'm guessing. Hold on a second. This is all NFL. All right. Over Philly Giants. Under the Niners. And the Niners. See, I kind of like the over in that Niners game. Why do I think that is an over kind of game? I think when McCaffrey and Sam are on the field, the Niner team is the best in the land. I mean, that is. I really. What team is better? That's just my opinion. Give me the over. Their offense is too much. Group says I got my main two. Let's go. Here's the parlay. Gus anytime touchdown and Rice from Kansas City over 67 yards. $1 for 375. Nice payday, Groovy. I took a Gus anytime with Kelsey and Samuel. That was my 3-parter. And that was $1 there to win 775. So we'll see how that works out. Mr. Lopez, Ravens defense not slowing the Niners down. I don't think so. No. Last week's game should have gone over against the Jags. The week before that, we saw the Rams move the ball on these guys in bad weather. No, I'm not buying the defense in this game. Marcos. No Marcos minute today. There is no college hoops. Merry Christmas, sakes. It's a like one for you, Mr. Nika. Appreciate it. No, and no Mr. Nika on Christmas. What's up with this? When people don't come in anymore, and I mentioned a lot. I mentioned Stimmy G, our guy, Mr. Nika, Gloria K. There's a bunch of them. I always wonder, was it more because of people not working because of COVID? But to never come back and just say, what's up, that's concerning to me when you watch a show for a long time. Marcos says, good luck to all. A Merry Christmas. Same to you, Marcos. Anytime TD parlay, but Schenko Hurts, Flowers, Devo, 5 pays 91. What's there to hate on this one? Absolutely nothing. They look so good, Steven, don't they? Like everyone looks like it should be a winner. All right. I'll be back. Not today. Although, as I've mentioned, it's almost that time of year to do the look at lines ahead of time, right? To start bringing back look at lines 7 days a week, or not 7 days a week, but at least a few days a week with college basketball. Like we have a big college basketball schedule on Thursday. Maybe I do something Wednesday night. We'll see. Because I'm going to let you know now. My brother's flying in tomorrow night. So midday money will be midday money unless something comes up. I have my usual shows with Ross and Jesse. But still, Kind of like the holiday season things to do. But I will. We're in the 90% tile of look at lines coming back multiple times a week with the college basketball because it's way too much to just cover in the show and going back to the earlier show. We'd have so much college basketball. I think we have to get the college hoops back up as well. Start rolling in here. Somebody says Miss D came in a few times during baseball season. She would pop in every other month. Yeah, I know she would. Bronson over 27.5 points. Well, looking good so far. The thing is, though, we had him for the first basket at a plus 750. If you pop it during the night games, no, we mad. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back to you, money. See, well, everybody in these games I get the over. My goodness, I'm almost hit both of my rebounds. Oh, 2 rebound props are gonna cash in the first quarter. Oh my goodness. All right, listen. Enjoy the day. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go. I got a nice alpha. Maybe I'll bring Alpha on tomorrow. I'll show you my little alpha that I got. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I appreciate everybody spending some time with me here. Have a good day.